As the last leaves fall and the ground begins to harden, your garden can often feel cold, empty, and a bit neglected. Instead of seeing those fallen branches and scattered pinecones as seasonal debris, we can transform them into deliberate, architectural art pieces that breathe life back into the frost. Today, we are exploring how to bundle and tie simple woodland finds into 10 stunning, recognizable displays. This is Rustic and Rooted, where we find beauty in nature's forgotten corners. Start by gathering 4 sturdy branch bundles of equal length to serve as the stable legs for our forest friend. Secure these firmly to a thicker, central horizontal bundle using heavy twine, ensuring the structure feels balanced and capable of standing independently on your frozen garden lawn. Once the main frame is secure, tie a large, frosted pinecone to the rear to create a charming, fluffy tail that catches the winter light. This simple silhouette transforms a pile of yard debris into a majestic guardian that brings a touch of woodland magic to your dormant landscape. Creating a celestial accent begins with selecting flexible branches that can be layered and bundled into a soft, sweeping curve. As you tie each section together with visible rope, the crescent shape begins to hold its own weight, offering a striking contrast against the sharp lines of a winter fence. To add a layer of texture and depth, secure a row of frost-tipped pinecones along the inner curve of the moon. This detail mimics the craters of the lunar surface and ensures that your handmade sculpture remains a focal point even when the garden is stripped of its summer colors. While the moon watches over the night, we can also bring a sense of eternal life back to our garden beds with a rustic floral display. Bundle several straight, sturdy sticks together to form a thick stem and drive the base deep into the earth to ensure it remains upright during winter winds. The true beauty comes from the flower head, which you create by tying several large pinecones in a radiating circular pattern at the very top. These wooden petals provide a wonderful organic texture that persists through the snow, reminding us that beauty can still bloom in the coldest months. Height and structure continue to play a vital role in our winter layout, especially when we use sticks to build architectural frames. By tying 4 vertical branch bundles to 4 horizontal squares, you create a tall, hollow prism that acts as a natural lantern, housing for your gathered forest treasures. Instead of a candle, fill the interior of your frame with a carefully arranged, tiered stack of pinecones that have been dipped in white paint. The result is a clean, modern piece of garden art that looks sophisticated and deliberate, proving that upcycled materials can achieve a high-end designer look. Creating vertical interest also allows us to explore more ethereal forms, such as a guardian figure standing among the shrubs. Start with a thick, heavy bundle of branches for the central body and tie 2 smaller, fanned-out bundles to the sides to represent wide, protective wings. A large, perfectly symmetrical pinecone serves as the head, completing the figure and giving it a sense of character. This project is a wonderful way to honor the season, using nothing but the raw materials found right in your own backyard to create something truly meaningful. The elegance of these shapes often stems from their simplicity and clean lines, which is perfectly demonstrated in a tiered wall display. Arrange your branch bundles in graduating lengths, tying them horizontally to a central vertical spine so that they form a crisp, recognizable triangle shape. Finalize the look by securing a single, upright pinecone at the very peak of the triangle to act as a rustic star. This minimalist approach to holiday decor looks stunning when leaned against a dark wooden shed or a brick wall, providing a festive touch without the need for plastic. If you find yourself with extra lengths of wood, consider a more symmetrical approach by crafting an oversized, frozen snowflake. Tie 6 identical branch bundles together at a central point, using a heavy-duty cross-stitch pattern with your twine to ensure the arms are spaced evenly and stay perfectly in place. To give the tips of the snowflake more visual weight, tie a large, sturdy pinecone to the end of each radiating arm. When hung on a garden gate or propped up against a tree trunk, this large-scale piece of art captures the delicate essence of winter in a bold, rustic way. Symmetry provides a sense of order, but there is also a deep satisfaction in crafting more whimsical, organic shapes like a woodland bird. Construct a stable tripod from 3 long branch bundles to form the base and neck, then tie a curved branch section to the top for a graceful profile. Using a single, frost-covered pinecone for the head adds just enough detail to make the bird recognizable and charming. This sculpture adds a sense of movement to the garden, as if a wild creature has paused for a moment among the frost-covered bushes and bare trees. Beyond these animal-like forms, we can construct larger display pieces that serve as a main focal point for your outdoor space. Lay down 2 long, thick bundles of branches to act as the runners, and tie a flat platform of smaller sticks across them to create a sturdy base. The finishing touch involves piling a pyramid of pinecones onto the platform, securing them with a light lattice of twine so they don't shift. This display evokes feelings of nostalgic winter journeys and provides a warm, welcoming atmosphere to any entryway or patio area during the holiday season. Concluding our seasonal transformation, we return to the idea of architectural height by building a towering garden obelisk. Bundle 4 very long branches together at the top and spread the bases out to form a wide pyramid, tying the structure at several points along the height for maximum stability. Add a decorative element by tying clusters of pinecones at every point where the twine wraps around the wood. This creates a rhythmic, textured pattern that draws the eye upward and adds a professional, structured element to your garden design that will last until the first signs of spring. Would you like me to create a list of tools and specific lengths of branches needed to build the obelisk or the reindeer? Building these 10 displays proves that you don't need a massive budget to create a stunning winter landscape. All it takes is a bit of twine and what you find right beneath your trees. There is a deep, quiet satisfaction in watching a pile of forgotten wood become a graceful reindeer or a geometric lantern. I hope these projects inspire you to step outside and create something truly soulful for your home this season. If you enjoyed these ideas, please hit the like button and subscribe for more nature-inspired DIYs. Tell me in the comments which design you'll be building first.